Hey everyone, welcome back to another NGS video where today I wanted to talk about today's update. This involves the Giant Mutants event, but I also want to talk about some leaked information coming in some future content. But to start off with the event itself, we have these Giant Mutants. So these spawn after you defeat certain dread enemies that have these task markers on them, these kind of glowing rainbow greenish symbols, for a chance to take on these Giant Mutants. Pretty similar to like Rappy Spots if you ever experienced that. But the Garango Geo is one of them, and it spawns in North Rotem and the Stia outskirts. And then there's Wallon Geo, which shows up in the South Aleo and West Caveris zones. But for both of these, the drops are like Dreadkeeper capsules and notes of the respective regions depending on where you kill it at. But you can also get these accessories. So one is the Wallon mask, another one is a head mount with the Garango Geo. And then I almost forgot to mention that these can drop the Neos Justitian weapons as well as a couple weapon camos. The Wallon can drop the compound weapon camo with all of the different obs weapons from base game, and then the Garango can drop one that is similar to the Holy Raise weapon from base game too. For how I would tackle farming this event though, for the Wallon, if I'm going for the mask, then I'd probably go for South Aleo just to get those faster kills since it's at level 15 versus the West Caveris one. But in West Caveris, you can get those Caveris notes, which can be worth some money versus the Aleo notes, which are worth like none. So if you're caring a little bit about money while also trying to go for the mask, then that would be the way to do it. For the Garango Geo, trying to get that head mount or like other capsules, I would go for Stia outskirts because even though it's higher level, you're going to be able to get like Dreadkeeper 4s, also Creta 4s there, as well as a chance of getting that head mount. Ultimately, it's up to you on where you go. Just one more tip though with the Garango Geo in specific, once it starts leaning over after doing like a roly-poly move towards you, you can actually drop attack or dive attack this boss's belly, and if enough players do this and if you do it enough, then it will fall over, exposing a weak point, just like the normal version. So if you do that, it's pretty much dead at that point. Moving on to the next thing, we have the screenshot submission campaign, which is tied to this event as well, and it lasts from today up until March 7th, 9 p.m. Eastern. And this is where you take a picture wearing one of the accessories from this limited time event and posting it to Twitter with hashtag NGS_screenshot campaign. So this is any of these accessories, the Wallon mask and head mount Garango from those limited time tasks or the drops, but there's also other versions, the /B ones, which are like a slightly different color, which you can get from drops as well. I'm not sure if you can buy them out of the personal shop or not. I do know these original ones can be, so I figure once these are dropped by more players, you can start seeing it in the personal shop as well. Before the prizes, 40 lucky winners can receive SG 200 tickets and 5 of those, so 1000 SG, and 3 N color change passes. And next we have the premium user exclusive Ultra PSO2 day. So unlike the last one a few weeks ago, this is only for premium users and not all players. But this lasts up until the 25th at 7 a.m. Eastern, and you get these various boosts, increasing your rare drop rate, fixer rate, and a whole bunch of other things. But also when you log in during this time, for those who just have premium, you can get some various bonus rewards to claim. Also attached to this Ultra PSO2 day is some deals in the SG shop, but these are available to anybody. You don't need premium for these, and these last up until the same amount of time. And these are just little sets that can give you boosters and storage things, but also give you bonuses like Volcanic Heart tickets and Ultra Creta 4Ss. For these S augments, they are 100% chance to affix, so you don't have to worry about those like failing for you. These cost 1300 SG or 900 each. And then they also added an AC scratch called Modish Winter, which involves outfits for all types of characters, casts included. And in here are like various coats, the 1080s thing for Type 1, the Sting cast armor for Type 1, same Chesterfield there for Type 2, but a mod punk, which is a little bit different. And then the Ekram body for the Type 2 cast bodies. And then there's the motion changes like Sleepy Idle, the Shark Raid Swim where you can turn into a shark there, and then various other ones. For a particular emote, the Throne one kind of stands out. Pretty similar to the collaboration one that we got with Overlord. Kind of a similar setup there, but just a regular throne. And then for the hairstyles, those are also pretty nice. The Ekram hair does have this like helmet piece attached, but you can hide that by hiding the head ornament on there. So you can actually make it a normal hairstyle just for anybody. So that's really nice. And then there's also this ponytail and the Sting head for the Type 1 cast, of course. But then for like other things mixed in, there's a whole bunch of eyes and accessories like normal. But I think one thing in particular that is going to stand out for body paint are these ripped lights. I'm sure a lot of people will go for those if you're going for that particular kind of taste. But there's like pretty nice things elsewhere here as well. There's a lot of different shoes. This is just a nice scratch overall. For later in the week, though, we'll be getting the next headline on February 28th at 4 a.m. Pacific. But this is where it starts getting into that leaked information that I was talking about. So for the first thing, as normal, we are going to be sharing the March 2023 updates with videos in this headline, but it's going to include clips of the new Gunblade class. So that's finally going to be teased. But then they also say here that it's coming in April. So it's a definitive month that this is going to be happening. I imagine this is just more like of a teaser and not like a full like demonstration quite yet, but once we get the headline in March, it's probably going to be a more full video, just like what they did with Waker. But there is one more thing. So going back into game here, if we actually check the ARC's records, there's something that they did not announce, and that is this Geometric Labyrinth solo runs starting next week. But if you take a closer look, it's for the rank 2 version, not just the rank 1. So that means this rank 2 Geolab is going to be with the updates next week. So if you haven't prepared for it yet, if you plan on playing this quest, then you might want to do so soon. That's everything that I have for you guys today, though. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.